Basement tea.
It's good to get together and cook together and eat together and enjoy life, you know.
Coming up on Great Day at 9A this morning, a rare sit-down interview with Jacques Pepin, the celebrity chef who made Connecticut home, and how you can help celebrate his 90th birthday and continue his charitable missions.
God bless, 90 years old. All right, why treatment after an accident isn't always just physical aches and pains. Lori Twilley is waiting in our Jordan's Furniture Green Room with some expert legal advice. Hey, lawyer.
Hey, lawyer. And how you can find a unique workshop for a date night or even a get-together with friends. Marcy Jones is visiting the Bonsai Bar live. Great Day at 9A starts
right now.
Good morning and welcome to Great Day at 9A on this Tuesday. I'm Nicole Nalepa.
I'm Scott Haney. Nice to see you,
nice
Nicole
to see
Nalepa.
You. Scott Haney.
How are you?
Oh, very well. How are you?
Good. I'm sad about Robert Redford.
Yes, we'll have more on that in 1 minute from Mom. But Robert Redford has died at the age of 89, peacefully at his home in Utah.
Died in his sleep, you said.
Died in his sleep.
And,
I know.
It's a way to go.
And Jane Fonda, by the way, was just in Old Saybrook at the Katharine Hepburn Cultural Arts Center because she received a huge award. So they are one of the longest, running friendships in Hollywood. So I'm sure it's a huge loss for her, too.
Absolutely. All right, let's talk weather. We got an iCam in Torrington, which is showing partly to mostly sunny skies. Just a beautiful iCam shot there. Just enough cloud coverage out there to make for a beautiful day. We are taking a look at First Alert Live Radar, the only live radar in Connecticut scanning dry. Now, Futurecast, tomorrow's weather today, shows a mixture of sun and clouds during the day today. Not a bad day, not the best day, not the worst day. And as we see tonight, mostly cloudy skies. And by tomorrow morning, there could be some scattered showers, isolated in nature. They're going to be moving through the state. This is 8 p.m. tomorrow evening, and then this is 11 o'clock tomorrow evening. So most of the day tomorrow is dry, but there could be an isolated shower. 1/10 of an inch, maybe 1/4 of an inch, but that's about it. And then Thursday, watch the storm system pull away, and that leads us into a beautiful day on Friday, summer-like, with temperatures in the low 80s. And then cooler as the front makes its way through on Friday. It is going to be cooler, considerably so, for Saturday and Sunday. So your 3-day forecast, sun and clouds, temperatures in the mid to upper 70s today. Tomorrow, an isolated shower possible from time to time. Temperatures a little bit cooler than today in the low to mid 70s, and then increasing sunshine on Thursday with highs near 80 degrees in inland Connecticut.
80 degrees.
82 on Friday. How about that?
Oh my word! I'm glad I did not take the AC units out like you advised.
I put my air conditioning on last night.
You did?
I did. I was like, I can't deal with this.
We almost did. It actually was a little cool with all the windows open. If you get the cross breeze,
you get that cross breeze going. You got it going on.
All right, now let's get to our top headlines this morning on this Tuesday, September 16th. The man accused of killing conservative influencer Charlie Kirk is expected to face a judge for the first time today.
He's being held without bond right now in a Utah jail under extra monitoring. The suspect is expected to make a brief virtual appearance during today's hearing. He could face the death penalty if he's convicted. And we've also learned this morning the man appears to have confessed to the shooting on Discord. Company officials say they gave police messages from the suspect taking responsibility for Kirk's murder. Discord says there is no evidence that the attack was planned on the platform. All right, we're going to continue to follow this case and let you know what's happening during the hearing today. You're going to get breaking news alerts on your phone if you have the free WFSB News app.
All right, and we'll make sure to let you know when any new information arrives in our newsroom, not only right here on air, but of course on the free WFSB app. Scan it right there if you don't have it already.
All right, mom life, it moves fast. We're trying to make sure all the moms out there get what they need to know without slowing down.
All right, here's today's 1 minute for Mom and some sad news to share with you this morning. Legendary actor Robert Redford passed away this morning in his sleep at the age of 89. And this was at his home in Sundance in the mountains of Utah, a place that he's loved. His publicist said that he was surrounded by those he loved, and his family is requesting privacy at this time. But just the list of amazing movies and the work that that man has done is amazing. So I'm sure everyone's going to be sharing in those memories today.
Ordinary People, my favorite movie.
Great movie. Today in Wethersfield, voters will decide on $239 million schools renovation plan. Dollars for school renovation plans, that is. If it passes, it means that the town would put $88 million towards 2 older elementary schools and then replace a third one. The other $151 million would be covered by the state. Also, the Federal Trade Commission is probing Ticketmaster over whether it's done enough to keep bots from illegally reselling tickets on its platforms. The investigation is focused on Ticketmaster's compliance with the Better Online Ticket Sales Act, or the BOTS Act, which bans the use of bots to circumvent per-person ticket limits for popular events. And just a quick reminder, tomorrow is Connecticut Day at the Big E up in West Springfield, Massachusetts. Kara, Renee, and I will be there live for Great Day at 9 a, and we'll be taping the Great Day Connecticut, Hello Connecticut shows there on location as well. We're going to give you an inside look to everything that fair has to offer this year. So make sure to tune in, or better yet, come join us in person. We'll be in the Connecticut building and around.
It's going to be a lot of fun. You guys are going to have a good time.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I just need to make sure not to eat my year's worth of calories.
Exactly, because you can scarf about 1,000 calories in about 5 minutes
in
there.
like a bite.
In a bite.
Literally.
You get that donut with the burger on it. Oh, yummy. All right, coming up, where you can find something unique this weekend, the incredible creations at this year's Simsbury Arts and Crafts Festival.
What is your favorite food? What do you like to eat? Plus, find out what food-famed celebrity chef Jacques Pepin says tastes the best. I had a rare sit-down interview with him ahead of his 90th birthday. You don't want to miss that. We'll be right back right here on Great Day at 9A.
You are sponsored by Jordan's Furniture.
Welcome back to Great Day at 9A. Perhaps you grew up watching him on TV, you've seen his viral videos on social media, or maybe you and a family member have one of his cookbooks. Well, the chances are you've knowingly or unknowingly been touched in some way by Jacques Pepin and his amazing talents and contributions.
And you got to spend the afternoon with this legend at his home over the summer, and not only learned about his amazing accomplishments, but the plans that are in place for his upcoming 90th birthday.
Take a look.
Today I want to show you how to make a classic dish. Bringing people together is usually what food is all about.
Jacques Pepin has been on the forefront of America's culinary scene since he came to America in 1959 with plans to only stay for a year.
I was going to go back to Paris and eventually open a restaurant.
But fate had something else in store for him.
You have to open it. This is perfectly fine inside.
And Jacques ended up staying in the U.S. And we are so glad he did.
You know, you do a decision in your life, of which you're responsible for, that project you somewhere. And from that decision, project you somewhere else.
That somewhere else led him to becoming the first celebrity TV chef.
I did 13 series of 26 shows, you know, for PBS, so through many, many years.
Authoring over 30 cookbooks.
I may consider that maybe my best book.
Winning 16 James Beard Awards. Writing.
I had a column in the New York Times called The Purposeful Cook. It was to cook very economically for a family of 6.
And a sense of humor to boot.
What is your favorite food? What do you like to eat?
Free food.
Free food, yeah.
Sure,
that
like
always
me.
tastes the best.
Before immigrating to the United States from France, Jacques worked his way up from his days as an apprentice in a kitchen at 13 years old to becoming a top chef in France. He served as the personal chef to 3 French prime ministers, including Charles de Gaulle. When he arrived in New York, he attended Columbia University to study English and worked at La Pavillon, one of the best French restaurants in the city. And it was also around that time that he met some new friends.
You know, you talk about meeting the holy trinity of cooking between Craig Claiborne, between Julia Child and James Beard, and it feels, when you look back, like America was ready for you.
While at La Pavillon, Jacques was offered a job to work for the Kennedys and work for Howard Johnson, who were regulars at the time.
When I was offered a job at the White House, it's fine, I've done it, but I didn't see any of the potential, which eventually, because the condition of the chef has, you know, changed tremendously, you know.
So he went to go work for Howard Johnson.
I learned a great deal at Howard Johnson, much more than I would have in another restaurant.
Right, or being in the back of the White House, right? In the kitchen, perhaps, yeah.
When I left Howard Johnson after 10 years, 1960, 1970, I opened a restaurant on Fifth Avenue called La Potagerie, you know, between 45 46th Street, where we serve 800, 900 people a day.
He moved on to become a consultant for the famed Russian Tea Room.
But then I opened the World Trade Center in 74, We serve 40,000 people a day through the commissary that I set up.
All jobs Jacques says he wouldn't have been able to do if it wasn't for his training through Howard Johnson.
I didn't know anything about the chemistry of food, mass production, and all kinds of American eating habits and so forth.
Fast forward to 1976, the year of the bicentennial, and a big year for Jacques. One of his most renowned cookbooks, La Technique, was released, and he and his family moved from upstate New York to Madison, Connecticut, a place he has called home ever since.
I have a lot of friends in town. We play boule. Here, boule is a pétanque game like bocce ball, and we are by the water. We have good fish. We have good food. So it's a nice place to be.
I want to show you a very easy way to do chicken breast.
But for years, we have been welcoming Jacques inside all of our homes. And perhaps some of the most memorable moments we've witnessed are the ones he shared with his good friend, Julia Child.
It's funny how many letters we got telling that Julia was so much more French than I was.
The chemistry and candidness these two brought to the table attributed to the popularization of food on TV and set a new standard.
So Julia started doing something totally different. She started cooking and talking to people about the mistake or whatever she was making. So, yeah, that brought people in, certainly, a great deal.
And it gave Americans a little more confidence in the kitchen because Jacques and Julia were teaching them.
And now the best part of it?
It's the eating.
Eat it, yes.
Okay.
Oh.
But it's not just the art of cooking Jacques still specializes in.
I don't cook, I paint. And now, sometimes I sell more paintings than cookbook.
Wow. His artwork, which spans the course of 5 decades, graces the walls and shelves of his home.
The beauty of cooking, in a sense, is that because it's very evanescent and very immediate. So you cook, you taste, and it disappeared. And what's left is the taste and the memory.
And he has been able to capture some of those memories through his book of menus, which he started with his wife.
I have 12 books like that of menu, which I've done forever. It's a whole life.
These books contain menus he documented and ornately decorated, each page telling a different story.
My daughter, Claudine, she came a few weeks ago, said, "Do you know what I had for my 4th birthday?" I said, "Sure." So we looked and we find she drew chicken.
Another thing that's not hard for Jacques to do, giving back to others. In 2016, he founded the nonprofit organization, the Jacques Pepin Foundation, with Claudine and son-in-law Raleigh Weeson.
We thought about it a little bit. I say, people who have been a bit disenfranchised with life, people who come out of jail, former drug addicts, homeless people too.
In honor of Jacques' 90th birthday this December, his foundation is running a nationwide campaign of 90 co-hosted events with chefs from all over the country. But there's an opportunity for all of you home cooks too.
If you're one of those people who feels like Jacques has influenced you, well, now's a great time to give to the foundation because we're going to keep all that teaching, all that legacy of culinary education alive for decades to come.
It's good to get together and cook together and eat together and enjoy life,
And for the faint of heart out there wondering where they should begin, here's what Jacques Pepin recommends.
An egg to start with. Eggs for me, an egg and a soup and maybe a roast chicken.
For Channel 3 Eyewitness News,
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I really appreciate your time.
Nicole. Thank you very much.
I'm Nicole Nalepa.
Oh my God, that's such a beautiful picture.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was at an event that we did at the Saybrook Point. Jacques Pepin's 90th birthday is December 18th. So if you would like to learn more about the 90 for 90 campaign that I referenced in the story, it's a great way to get involved. You can find it all on their website, celebratejacques.org. Also, last week, Jacques just released his latest book called The Art of Jacques Pepin, the cookbook.
Oh my God, how exciting.
And in it, you will find all of his favorite all-time recipes. There's 99 of them paired with his original paintings, which, what an amazing artist he is.
Oh my God, it's so beautiful.
Out of the kitchen and right on canvas, right?
Yep.
So, and I know that you went to his home,
Yeah, it's beautiful.
what, 10 years ago or so?
Probably, maybe even a little bit more.
Okay.
He's so gracious, such a nice man. I took my mother.
Oh, I thought I saw your mother in the video when I was watching back. But what an amazing, amazing man. You're absolutely right. So make sure to check out that mission. And a happy 90th birthday to Jacques this December 18th.
All right, Marcy, take it away.
Good morning, you guys. Hey, lots of people find bonsai intriguing, but also many of them find it intimidating. We are busting those myths and learning the basics with our new friend Josh from Bonsai Bar. We'll be back right after this break.
I've tried it. I've failed. Caring for a bonsai tree, it can be very calming, but it also takes some very special instruction.
This is so ironic because we actually have a bonsai tree we're trying to save right now in our home.
Good luck.
But there are classes across our state from a company called the Bonsai Bar, and we're checking out what it takes to learn how to care for this special tree.
Pretty cool.
Marcy Jones is live there now to show us around. Hey, Mars.
Hi there. Yes, I'm here with my new friend, Josh, Allen, Sylvia. I'm so excited. That name, first of all, way to go to your parents. Sounds like somebody really famous, and you are getting famous for your excellent art in the craft of bonsai. So, you know, Scott just texted us and said, hey, I'm really bad at bonsai. And it's not something that should be intimidating, right? It should be something really peaceful almost and zen-like. So kind of tell us how you start to get somebody into this.
Yeah, so yeah, it can be very intimidating for a lot of people. A lot of people's first, introduction to it is the Karate Kid. So they see that spiky juniper and they think, oh, that's a really cool tree. I want one for my kitchen or my living room.
Right.
But that's an outdoor tree.
Yes.
So that has to stay outside all year long.
Okay.
So people are almost guaranteed to kill that tree.
So, like, don't start by just watching the Karate Kid like Scott did.
Right. Don't just rush into it. Definitely research, what species of tree that you're working with, what conditions it needs, what care. Or come out to a bonsai bar class.
Gotta come out to a bonsai bar class. So tell everybody how that works.
So the bonsai bar classes are 2-hour pop-up workshops. They're beginner classes. We work with 2 species primarily. Both are very easy beginner plants. And the great thing is that we also guarantee our trees. So if you do end up killing it like Scott, we will replace it. So yeah, it's a really great way for people to start. It's a lot more fun, a lot less pressure. Instead of going to like a bonsai garden where there's, 1,000-year-old trees that cost
with people
thousands
who have
of
been
dollars.
like studying their whole lives on how to do it.
Right. That's where it can be very intimidating. So yeah, we try to take all of that out of the equation and make it as easy, keep people excited, and yeah, keep people interested and not
absolutely
discouraged.
I love that. So how do people sign up? How do they get all the information? What's the best resource for them?
You can go to bonsaibar.com. We have our classes sorted by state, and then I think it's by date, so you can just scroll through, find one that works for you, and buy tickets and come on down.
I love it. This is really cool. And I love how you get a little bit of variety here. There's all different types, and whoa. And are we showing off our pottery right now?
This one I didn't make, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
But, I mean, this does kind of segue us into Josh not only helps people learn the art of bonsai, he also is an excellent ceramist, right? Is that what we call you?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, you're good with your hands. Let's leave it at that. We're going to see you guys over on the wax in just a little bit.
Thanks, Marcy.
Thanks.
Appreciate that. Tell the ceramist we said hello.
I know. I like how you're branching out with that vocabulary.
Very good branching out.
Hey, if you've ever been in an accident, your physical health isn't the only thing that can actually suffer. What about your mental health?
Lawyer Twilley, the founding attorney at LA Law, is here to let us know what to look for and how to recover after physical treatment is done. Lawyer, I know people who have not gotten back in a car after a car accident.
Yeah.
And never drive again.
Yeah. No, it happens.
You got to do, you tell us, expound, please.
An injury is an injury, whether it's physical or psychological. And I literally just had this conversation with one of my clients yesterday. He's going down the highway, 91 North. And across the highway, there was a semi-truck that lost its tire. Massive tire. And it goes bouncing down the highway, jumps over a barrier, and it lands in the middle of his windshield. And if it would have just been a few inches to the left, wouldn't be with us.
Nope.
And we're fighting with the insurance company because they just don't understand how traumatized he was by this.
Oh my! I can only
how difficult
imagine.
it is for him to get back in the car and to drive, but they don't want to pay for it. So we're going to make them pay for it,
which is good.
Yeah, I mean, because it's a real thing. It is a real thing for these, people that suffer from psychological issues when it comes to car accidents. It's the same thing with dog bites.
Right.
Sometimes we have people that are attacked by dogs, and even if they're dog owners, are skittish around dogs, their own dogs scare them. Like, it takes time. So there's damages to the body, which we can often see, but then there's also damages to the psyche, which you cannot see, but they are real.
Trauma is real.
Yeah, trauma is real.
And what kind of damages can you file financially if you're in a situation like this?
Well, it starts with having some sort of documentation of it, right? So if you have a primary doctor, you go see the doctor and you talk to them about it. If you have a therapist, you talk to the therapist about it. If we can document it and we can support it with sort of the facts that surround it, then you're on the right track. But then it's compensable just like a physical damage.
Yeah.
It's a, you know, that's part of your pain and suffering, your non-economic damages. And so the weight that we put on it and the value that we put on it is going to be different for each and every individual, but that's how you get it started, is documentation.
How do you approach the emotional side of their recovery?
You know, we make sure our clients are connected with real good professionals that are going to help them get through it, but also do a good job of documenting it.
Okay.
And that's how we do it. I mean, we also let, you know, it's going to take a while. You know, it's months, sometimes years. Sometimes a lifetime, depending upon what's happened to people. So it's a real thing. Insurance companies don't like to pay for it. If you can document it, that helps us, you know, help you.
And by documenting, is it a request for your doctor or your therapist? What is the kind of...
Yeah, it's just that, just making a note with your doctor, saying, hey, doc, this is what's going on with me. I don't know, like, what's going on. It's been a couple months. I thought by now it would have gone away, but I'm still having these problems. Sometimes it's nightmares. Sometimes it's, you get in the car. I've heard people, like, you know, start to, you know...
Yeah, white-knuckling on the steering wheel.
And so it's unique to each and every individual, but you have to talk to a medical professional about it.
All right, there's all the information to get in touch with Lawyer Twilley. The best way, 860-595-3163, or at Lawyer the Lawyer. Thank you, Lawyer.
Thank you, Lawyer.
Thank you both for having me.
And your golf game.
Yeah, that's that good.
Something stinks in the studio.
He's amazing at a lot of things, Scott, okay? Just because you had a good day, all right, Scott? Do you know how many houses he's hit at the TPC and cars? All right, hey, we are doing a recipe of the week. Don't miss that over on the Wax. We'll see you there.